Hi, my name is Richard Tarling. I co-lead digitization and workflow engineering at Goldman Sachs. The financial services industry has from its inception relied on models to bring products to market and manage the returns and risks of those products. Increasingly, our industry is expanding its use of models across all areas of the enterprise, moving from well-understood statistical models to more opaque machine and deep learning-driven models. The performance and explainability of these black box models are much more difficult to comprehend and manage, presenting a particular challenge for our heavily regulated industry. The team at ArthurAI, with their over 5 decades of experience in delivering high-leverage machine learning systems into production, including in financial services settings, have made it their goal to make every model observable, equitable, and auditable to drive understanding and improvement of AI-based systems. It is my pleasure to introduce Adam Wenchel, CEO of ArthurAI, to explain to you how ArthurAI can help centralize AI monitoring, performance management, and auditability to manage model risk at enterprise scale.
Hi, my name is Adam Wenchel. I'm with Arthur. At Arthur, we help banks and insurance companies and other leading enterprises take control of their AI operations. We know the world today is increasingly being run by artificial intelligence and machine learning and advanced algorithms, whether we're talking about self-driving cars or warehouses staffed by robots, or whether we're talking about financial services where a lot of the key use cases like underwriting, credit, anti-money laundering, fraud, and a whole host of others are increasingly running, wholly dependent on the performance of models. And, the challenge is when you take it out of the lab and put it into the real world, it doesn't always work flawlessly. So a little bit about myself. Prior to founding Arthur, I spent 3 years at Capital One, where I founded and scaled up their AI team. And we delivered production machine learning systems all across the bank in a number of different lines of businesses in increasingly sensitive areas. And I really learned a lot about what it takes to avoid some of these pitfalls and how you are successful with production AI. And so in starting Arthur, we've really focused on 3 big areas around this monitoring and observability. The first is performance. How well my models continue to perform. Almost the second they go out into production, they start to degrade. Explainability. Can I explain every single decision my model's making, even if I'm using advanced deep learning or neural nets? And the third one is around detection of unintentional bias. And all 3 of these are incredibly topical right now and incredibly important. People are realizing just how critical they are to get right. As a matter of fact, the Wall Street Journal wrote an article recently talking about how COVID-19 has caused such rapid changes in consumer habits, whether it's healthcare or spending or any of these other areas, that machine learning models have struggled to adapt because they were trained on historical data that no longer is all that representative of what people are doing. And in that article, the chief digital and analytics officer for a large Fortune 100 health insurer said that a key part of their strategy to deal with that was the use of the Arthur platform, and that it's really enabled them to adapt quickly, recognize where there are any issues they need to address, so their business can continue to perform very well. One of the key things I'd like to express too about Arthur is because we come from an enterprise background, we really are sensitive to making sure that the platform scales, it's got enterprise-grade security, it's very easy to deploy, and it services the full range of stakeholders, not just the data scientists and the engineers, but people in compliance and business leaders and others as well. So I'd like to thank the organizers of the FinTech Innovation Lab for letting us participate this year. It's been a fantastic experience. And in particular, I'd like to thank our partners, our financial services partners who've just been wonderful in terms of getting us valuable feedback and meetings. And it's been a great experience. So if you're an organization who's looking to deploy AI into production and wants to learn about a system that can help make them successful and work with a team that has a lot of experience doing exactly that, please get in touch. Thank you.